subhanahu wa ta'ala or for something else. Or mix it. Like something for Allah and something for other purpose. So all what you are doing in your life has intention. So intention is what? Half of your deen or 1/3 of your Islam. This is how dangerous it is. And by the way, most of the scholars spoke about intention and give it like much attention, and they wrote thousands of pages about intention. So what I'm coming to say now just highlights, maybe like a few words. But if we speak deeply about the intention, it takes maybe whole months of Ramadan, just about intention, wallahi, only about intention. So intention, you can differentiate between, like you are doing something nafil or fard, for example. You are doing fasting today, it's Ramadan, right? If you are doing fasting after Ramadan, what kind of intention you have? Either it will be qaza, like you will miss 1 day or 2 days in Ramadan, so after Ramadan you are doing fasting by this intention, or you are doing intention of what? Nafil, like sunnah, like Yawm al-Ithnain and Yawm al-Khamis, Monday and Thursday. So you have different intention by same action. You are praying, right? 4 rak'ah. This 4 rak'ah might be Zuhr, might be Asr, might be Isha, right? What is the difference? Intention, niyyah, intention. And might be sunnah. Before Zuhr you pray 4 rak'ah sunnah, right? So you are doing action of 4 rak'ah. What is the difference? Your intention. Either is this sunnah or fard. That's why intention is too heavy. One person was praying Fajr in Masjid 40 years, every day. It's a real story, by the way, real story. Every day he was praying Maghrib, Fajr, every day in the Masjid 40 years. Every day, he never missed even once, in Jama'ah, not in the house. In Jama'ah, 40 years. And one day, he missed, he was sleeping, so he slept over, so he missed Fajr, Jama'ah for his first time in his life. What he said, ماذا يقول الناس عني? What people will say about me? Can you imagine that? So, did he do that for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or sake of people? Sake of people. So he was praying 40 years Fajr in Jama'ah just for showing off. People say, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, he's a great man, he's a very nice man, he's praying for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the fact is what? He's doing for showing off. And by the way, showing off, the punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might be hellfire, by the way. I give you an example so we can inshallah open Q&A. The hadith in Sahih Imam al-Tirmidhi, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned the first 3 people will be in the hellfire. First 3 categories will be in hellfire. Listen very careful. First is alim. What? Alim, scholar. And second, Qari, Quran. And third, Shaheed. Other narration number 4, generous person, doing sadaqah. So someone will say, Sheikh, are you fasting or something? There's something wrong with you? No, I'm saying hadith Allah. Hadith, not me, hadith. The first 3 categories and some other narration, some narration said 3 and other narration said also 3, but one is different. So in total they are 4. They are the first people will enter the hellfire, Jahannam. Alim. Why? Why? Allah subhanahu will ask him in the day of judgment, what you have done by the knowledge which I give it to you. What he will answer? Ya Rabb, I did my best with this knowledge, alhamdulillah, people learn and everything is fine. You say, no, you are a liar. You are teaching people for the sake that people will say, MashaAllah, you are alim. Waqad qeel, they said about you like this. So his intention from the beginning was for what? For sake of people, not for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's entering hellfire. Alim. Alim. Okay? Second person is Qari Quran. Qari Quran. Hafiz, mashallah. His voice, mashallah, is so beautiful. He's reciting. Everyone loves his voice so much. But When the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks him what you have done by the voice, which I give it to you, because good voice is not from you, it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And hifz itself, to memorize Quran, is from Allah, not from you. Not from you, it's from Allah. We are 2 billion Muslims, right? He chose you among all them to be hafiz. It's not from you. But what he did, his intention was to recite Quran in order that people say, MashaAllah, his voice is very beautiful. That's his intention. Not for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to recite Quran to make people love Quran. Totally different. And he will be taken to hellfire. Number 3, a person, he is shaheed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask him, what you have done? He said, Ya Allah, I fought for sake of you and I be shaheed in the battle and I did all my best. I lost my life. I lost my money. I lost everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to him, you are a liar. You fought for the sake of people to see about you. You are brave. You are shuga', mashallah. You are brave. Waqad qil, they said or read about you like that. And he will be taken to hellfire. Last one, generous, kareem. A person who is giving sadaqah and charity every day for sake of, like so-called for sake of Allah. He's shown like this. Like he's giving, mashallah, I give today ichmayin, jumayin, I give food, I give like this, I give like this. Every day, mashallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring him to the day of judgment to ask him, what you have done? He said, Alhamdulillah, by the money you give to me, I give for the people, mashallah, for sake of you, Ya Allah. He is lying even upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of judgment. Even in front of Allah, he is lying. I give sadaqah for sake of Allah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to him, Kazabt, you are a liar. You did that for sake of people to see you are generous, waqad qil. They said about you like this. And he will be in hellfire. What we can learn from that, be very careful from your intention. Either taking you to Jannah, inshallah, or same intention, if it's different, will be taking you to hellfire. Although you are doing good, you think you are doing good. The hadith, last thing I will mention before I open the questions, hadith in Sahih Imam Muslim, hadith Qudsi. Qudsi means that Allah mentioned the hadith and Sayyidina Muhammad narrated this hadith. Allah said, أنا أغنى الشركاء عن الشرك من عمل عملا أشرك فيه معي غيري تركته وشركه. Means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never accept partner with him. Partner means not only partner with in ibadah, to worship, like associate a partner with Allah in ibadah, no. Even partner in your intention. What does that mean? If you are doing something, it has to be 100% for sake of Allah, not 99. Again, not 99. If you are doing something 99%, KGQ% for sake of Allah, and just 1% for any other purpose, it's rejected already. Allah will never accept from you. Be careful. Intention, then intention, then intention. That's why Imam Bukhari, radiallahu anhu, started his book with what? إنما الأعمال بالنيات, first hadith. Shaykh Islam al-Nawawi, radiallahu anhu, started his Riyadh al-Salihin with إنما الأعمال بالنيات. 40 Nawawiyah, 40 Nawawi. I think most of you heard about this small book. 40 Nawawiyah, very famous in every mosque. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. Put intention inside your mind, inside your heart every day, before you do anything. While you are doing, after you finish. Not beginning. Before you do, while you are doing, after you finish. Intention. Inshallah. Now, before we go for iftar, anyone has any question, you can ask. Any question about anything? Come. Okay. Any question about anything? Please. About even fasting or something, you can ask. No worries. Hazkash kunay. I ask you. If you didn't ask, I will ask you. Abdul Rahman? مش اسمه جاري مسكا؟ Any question from anyone? Then I will ask. intention, because our topic today about intention. Intention is necessary for fasting or not? Answer. Intention is necessary for fasting or not? Necessary? Once in the whole month or every day? Every day. From what time to what time to put your intention? No? For fasting, you will start fasting, right? Let's say you will start fasting of tomorrow. From when, what time to what time? From what time exactly to what time you can start your intention? From Fajr? From? Huh? From Maghrib, yeah. From Maghrib time. Until what time? We have here in Masjid Ahnaf and Shafi'iyya. We have both Mazhab. For Ahnaf, from Maghrib until before Zuhr, 1 hour before Zuhr. We call it Zawal time. This is your intention to appoint your intention for the fasting. From Maghrib time until before Zuhr, 1 hour before. But better to make it at night time, like from Maghrib until Fajr. Better. Even though as a Hanafi, even after Fajr is okay. But for Shafi'iyya, it's very strict. From Fajr time, from Maghrib time until Fajr exactly. After Fajr 1 minute, fasting is invalid. Finish. If he didn't make his intention, his fasting is invalid. He has to repeat again after Ramadan. You can imagine how serious his intention is. Now we speak about intention, right? Your fasting of Ramadan without intention is nothing. Yeah. Any other question before we have announced? Think. MashaAllah, all of you are ulama, MashaAllah. How to make the intention. Intention, we call it from the heart. From what? From the heart. Not only by tongue. Because some person can say something by his tongue, but his intention from inside is different. So it's coming from the heart. But Ahnaf, mashallah, make it very easy. They say, if the person did any act leading him for fasting, it's considered as intention. How? He went to buy his sahur. Buying sahur for what? For having fasting. This itself is considered as intention, because his intention is that he will fast tomorrow. So he said, this is okay. He, before Fajr, made himself 5 minutes before Azan Fajr, he stopped eating and drinking, and he intended to stop eating and drinking because fasting. This is intention. So it's coming from the heart, and any action lead to fasting is intention, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Brother, from today onwards, we will be providing iftar dinner at the masjid. So you guys can break your fast and have a dinner right before Maghrib. And one more special request from all of you. We don't want people to smoke outside or within the car park. There's a station for the smoking. Please go there and smoke. And after you finish your prayers, please don't gather outside, because you block a way for the other people to walk through. And I'm going to speak in other languages too, I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum. And then one more special request is, some people are willing to provide you bentos outside of the masjid. When you receive it on your way out, kindly take it home and eat it inside, like at your place. Do not bring it back to the mosque, because we have food here, so just take the bento with you and just eat it at home, whoever is willing to donate or provide. Do not bring it back inside the mosque, because it causes a lot of troubles when we come to clean. Assalamu alaikum. आज से हम लोग जो है गोबे मस्जिद में सबको इफ्तारी जो है खाने की वो प्रोवाइड करेंगे, तो प्लीज़ आप लोग मगरिब से पहले इफ्तार के साथ खाना खा लीजिएगा, और उसके बाद जो है अगर बाहर जो बेंतो जो भी हमारे भाई लोग आप लोगों को देंगे, वो बेंतो लेके घर जाइएगा, वापस लेके मत आइएगा. Assalamu alaikum. Daripada hari ini kita orang ada makanan di sini. Kalau you mau iftar, you boleh makan di dalam. Ada orang luar, dia orang bagi you bungkus yang bento, you boleh angkat bawa balik rumah. Jangan bawa balik dalam masjid. Makanan dalam masjid memang sekarang tak boleh. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. No, I can't. Now we're Japanese mind. Wait, I need to switch. 今日から僕らはちょっとお食事ここで提供します。 皆さんイフターのご飯はここで食べてください。もう一つは、外で人たちはお弁当とか作ってあげると思いますけど、あれは持って家の方に持って行ってください。ありがとうございます。
We go for now, inshallah? Okay. From now, inshallah, please take your seat so everyone can prepare for, inshallah, for breaking fasting.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله غفورا رحيما. يسألك أهل الكتاب أن تنزل عليهم كتابا من السماء فقد سألوا موسى أكبر من ذلك فقالوا أرنا الله جهرا فأخذتهم الصاعقة بظلمهم ثم اتخذوا العجل من بعد ما جاءتهم البينات فعفونا عن ذلك